You know, I really didn't want to make this video, but I got to do it. So here we go. Spoilers if you don't want to be spoiled for the newest Ahsoka episode. So just letting you know right now. Let's do a real quick rundown of the plot of episode 6 of Ahsoka. It's real simple. On the Eye of Skyhon, or whatever it's called, Balin, Shin, and Morgan have a imprisoned Sabine because I guess they are evil and they don't withhold their words or something like that. They have Sabine imprisoned on their ship as they enter this new galaxy. Once they get to the new galaxy, we find out that there's Dathomirian witches there. We find out that Thrawn is there. We find out that Thrawn has an army. And then Thrawn lets Sabine go to go find Ezra. So Sabine jumps atop a space dog, goes out into the middle of nowhere, is attacked by bandits that are on this new planet in this new galaxy. Then Sabine finds these hermit crab people. Then Sabine finds out that these hermit crab people live in a trailer park and that Ezra is living in the trailer park with these hermit crab people. They hug and then they make up. And then Thrawn finds out that Ahsoka is coming to the galaxy to stop him. That's it. That's the entire plot of the show. That's the entire plot of this episode. You see how fast it was for me to explain all that? This episode was at very least about 40 minutes long, and it felt like it was about 2 hours longer than it was. It was slow, it was boring, and it was dumb. I broke down the entire plot in less than 2 minutes. Well, this show took its sweet-ass time to slog us through a bunch of shit I don't care about. Before you go into the comments and tell me, how can you say that? They went into a new galaxy. Of course stuff is happening. Yeah, welcome to the new galaxy. Same as the old galaxy. What's in this new galaxy? Space dogs. Bandits that look and act like Tusken Raiders. Thrawn, a character I've already seen. Stormtroopers, things I've already seen. A Star Destroyer, something I've already seen. Dathomir witches, literally something in the other galaxy. Docile, harmless, adorable little puppet animals. Got those too. What about a trailer park? I've seen trailer parks. What about Ezra Bridger? Oh yeah, I've seen Ezra Bridger before. You can't tell me that any of this is new, even when you go to a new galaxy. Going to another galaxy in a fictional universe doesn't solve the problem of shit writing. And yet here we are. It took 6 episodes for them to get to their goal. They set off in episode 1 or 2 to go and find Ezra and Thrawn, and it took them 6 episodes to get there. So congratulations. Ezra, basically being Space Aladdin, got lost with Space Genie, which I know a lot of people are going to be gushing over Thrawn in live action, but Thrawn looks like my grandpa after he snorted coke. Welcome to the Elon Thrawn Empire. I can only assume that the stormtroopers, that this army of stormtroopers he's acquired are Dathomirian spirits or something that have been conjured up. Because there's no fucking way you're going to convince me that he just formed an army in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of random people. Because I don't remember him being sent off into these unknown regions with an army. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember if that's what happened in the Rebels episode. But I'm pretty sure that he just didn't raise an army out of nowhere. As much as I was rooting for the last episode to turn things around, maybe there was some sort of substance within all of the subtext that was in that episode. Maybe the fan service wasn't for no reason. Maybe the seals clapping wasn't just something that they just keep on doing. I thought maybe Dave was really trying. I thought maybe there was a chance. No, they're not turning things around. I'm not rooting for them anymore. I really don't care. I went through this episode watching and I was just like, I don't care about your stupid jokes. I don't care about Sabine telling this dog to calm down. I don't care about the hermit crab people. I don't care about them living in their trailer park. I don't care about Ezra Bridger. You make me really, you're going to have a hard time trying to convince me that that's Thrawn, him with his little beer gut sticking out. He looks old and exhausted and just, if the makeup wasn't good, I mean, the makeup looks pretty good, but other than the makeup, he looks terrible as Thrawn. Just unappealing. The face is okay. It's the body that's really bothering me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I've just been exhausted with this crap. And I couldn't even bother to film this review the night of watching it. I was just like, I'm tired. I want to go home. I just, because I was watching it somewhere outside of my house. I was watching it with a friend's house. But I was just like, I was exhausted with the amount of nonsense that was going on. And I got really nothing to say about this episode. It's a new galaxy, same as the old galaxy. There's nothing new that they've brought, even though people think it's new. I've seen docile animal creatures in Star Wars before. I've seen Ewoks. I've seen Jawas. I've seen little baby Yoda. I know what Thrawn looks like. I know what witches from Dathomir look like. I know what a fake stormtrooper army looks like. Literally, the only positive thing I could say about this show so far and this episode is that Ray Stevenson really does pull off a good performance as Baylan. Shin, she's okay. I mean, everybody's gushing over her too, but that's just the weirdos on Twitter that like shipping everybody. Fucking Raylos. Lars Mikkelsen, I believe is his name, who plays Thrawn. He's not a bad Thrawn. To be completely honest with you, him voicing Thrawn was pretty good. But seeing him in live action, something was off, and I didn't really like how I saw it. I didn't find it appealing in any way. The Dathomirian witches look cool. I mean, the sets look kind of cool, but like, I'm not here for the sets. I'm here for the story. And there ain't no fucking story going on. Space Aladdin, aka Ezra, looks like he was plopped in there from like a Wes Anderson movie. I'm sure there's a lot more people out there that are just like, oh, greatest show ever. Thank you, Dave Filoni. I'm just sitting here like, dog, I'm just so tired of this. Get the fuck on with your shit. Like, they're pretty much going to just reboot the Star Wars original trilogy in a couple of years. And thank fuck, at least I can sever the limb that is this toxic franchise now. Star Wars isn't toxic. Disney Star Wars is toxic. But yeah, I'm just fucking tired. I guess I'll come out with next week's episode too if I can muster it. But good Lord, it's becoming a chore now. So if you like what you heard, which I highly doubt it, please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. If you didn't like what you heard, that's fine. I don't really care. Remember, be nice to each other, drive safe, do what makes you happy, don't smoke crack.